Welcome, everybody. Looking for Gold Scrims is here, and tonight we have a banger. We have what were the two teams again? I keep forgetting the names. Imperium and Calpol White. Two absolutely incredible teams. Absolutely two teams that you definitely got to keep an eye on. And tonight I could see an upset happening, but what can you say, Voss?
Yeah, no, I feel like Cowboy Y is going to come in very swinging. Imperium did suffer that 0-3 loss last week, so they're probably going to play with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. But in Overwatch, anything is possible. Comps can be determined by literally a pick. So let's see what these two are going to bring. But I feel like Cowboy Y has the advantage here.
Well, I'm gonna be on the side of Imperium because, well, let's face it, we've got to have a bit of banter in this casting. So, yeah, I'm gonna be cheering on the Imperium team because I feel like they're a very strong team from what I've seen. Really great team, and the last time I casted an Imperium game, we got to talk to Dragon Master, and they were an absolute legend. Absolute legend. So, yeah.
Well, this determines who's going to sit in first place too in the standings. So currently, Cal Poly White is the team with the biggest map differential, being 4-1, followed by Prunjuice Predators 4-1 with a 9 map differential, with Imperium sitting in third with a 6 map differential, and then AC Ruse holding fourth pretty strongly, with again a 4-1 with a 4 map differential.
Wow. So yeah, it's getting close right up the top there, and even with like these two teams that we've got tonight, I can picture it going. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a strong matchup, and I can't wait to get into it. So, am I hearing from the wonderful production of Mighty Owl? Are we going to Runasapi first? Yep. Yep. We're off to Runasapi, this absolutely beautiful map, and our hero bands were. Did you pick that up, Voss?
That makes it 10. So that makes it 10 bands for Venture, and then for Domina, I need to find her on this list, and makes it 4.
Oh, so Domina and Venture. Ooh. Okay, I can understand both of them picks. First of all, I don't like Domina. Her shield is way powerful. I'm a Widow main, and I find it difficult to bust that shield. So it's like having a massive Sigma shield right in front of your face the whole time for me. Hey, and to be honest, I don't like Venture. I had a game against a Venture today in 6v6, and yeah, I swear the guy was smurfing. Or girl. Oh, was absolutely smurfing. They ended that match with 33-2. And
Yeah, so
yeah,
in terms of
very
lineups,
strong hero.
it looks like I think it's Imperium with Dracula and Frost, right? They're running quite a rush comp where we're gonna see a very traditional brawl with Zarya Vendetta. Traditional in terms of current Overwatch, not former Overwatch. I'm just gonna make that clear. So yeah, should be fun. Gonna be interesting how Jazzlox is gonna react to this. They do have a very strong echo.
Oh, for sure. Just
All right.
buttons.
That first bubble goes out. Both bubbles are out for that Zarya. Though someone gets a kill on Ministry, followed by Dracula killing the Vendetta. forcing the team onto a massive retreat as Post-Mortal does go down, followed by Beagle, just leaving the Zarya to die, and DPR gets a double kill there, getting the kill on the Zarya, and also the Emery.
Emery, yep. Emery. Yeah, well, I've been looking forward to this because I will say I'm a big fan of Sunline, a really great Sojourn player. And I remember watching them last time, and they were popping heads like it was some sort of like theme park game. They were really strong. And Dracula
Vendetta goes down. Dracula does get the 2-pack though. Getting the Kiri, getting the Vendetta. Can we get a third here? This is a nice on Post-Mortal here, but still goes down, getting a free pack.
Still just carries on walking. Wow. Oh, Dracula is sensing blood tonight.
I mean, at this point, Dracula's getting the chalice out, slicing some necks open, getting ready to feast.
I think he's already feasting. This is, at the moment, it's like an all-you-can-eat buffet. And there's some lovely shots there from Bagel on the Wu Yang.
Ooh, Dracula does get low, and Dracula goes down. Frost gets the kill on the Zarya, both teams without a tank. Someone wants to go on the aggressive with an overclock here, gets Post-Mortal, misses everything, paints an outline of Beagle, but still paints him dead. And then comes up and finishes Anna off.
Yeah, also took out Post-Mortal with it, with that overclock. Absolutely incredible shots there. Like I said, when Sunlight gets them overclocks and start overclocks, they just seem to pop heads like it's some sort of like theme park game. It's like Duck Hunt all over again.
So we get the monkey swap. Bit of an interesting one in kind of as expected. Wild goes down, Jazzoff goes down from Post-Mortal, and Post-Mortal does go down next. Frost, I don't know what Frost is doing at this point, but some beautiful Lucio gameplay. I will not lie. Okay, Post-Mortal finally goes down. We get the beat from Frost.
That was close to being an Ajax.
Well, there's a guy on that one. Yeah, I feel like sometimes we just gotta have our Lucio players force an Ajax for like some comedy, you know? Alright, we get Post-Mortal getting the double grenade kill while Bopper getting the kill on Frost, and then followed up by Dracula. We do get an Ash swap here from Meow. Love the name.
Meow? Meow.
Meow. Can we get some meows in chat, please?
Yeah, we need some meows.
Alright, Winston's trying to start for a little bit of an aggressive fold here. Dracula does go low, forces out Shout, and then, yeah, pretty much as we expect from a Jungle Queen. Forcing life to as much as possible. Goes to the back line. Oh, gets a kill on Wu Yang. Post-Mortal goes down from Jazzoff.
That was an absolutely incredible headshot from Dracula there.
Meow then goes down, Ministry goes down, and then it's just left for this Winston to get out as quick as possible. Jazzox gets low, but the poke damage is just not enough.
Wow, Jazzo is being really dominant on that Echo. Really impressed.
Ooh, Dracula gets low yet again, but oh no, actually goes down from a headshot from Meow. Meow my goat. Meow getting a 2-pack.
Wow.
Meow's my goat.
Is this going to be the start of a reverse sweep?
Well, don't call it a reverse sweep till it happens.
But it could always happen.
It's possible. The commentators
oh my gosh, that bubble just vanished.
Yeah. Oh, DPR does go down from Ministry, and then we get the overclock from Sunline. Sunline then goes down with overclock active. Unfortunate. Ooh, Dracula gets like Dracula goes down from the slam, and we went from 103 meters to 0 meters to now to 3 meters.
5, 6. Wow. They're starting their push. And from the looks of it, they're going to have a Bob online, and they've also got the primal range. Ministry is close to their curl, so... Oh, and going for Imperium, they do have both support ults, and they're sending in
Oh,
the
we get a
rush.
Bob on point. Though we get a commitment from Imperium here. Are we able to see? Because it's a 1-for-1 trade. Though we do have Beat back. Beat is now online. Though, while we're in this little poke phase, what an interesting pick to do push first.
Well, I'm just watching this sound barrier from Frost. I'm just praying that there isn't going to be a C9, and Jax just takes out Beagle with the sticky. That is,
the ult coming out.
and Meow with the dynamite on Sunline.
Yeah, they're also just going to come out here. Everyone's going to press
Rampage is
Q.
now in.
Jazox gets a kill on post mortal. Rampage does happen. Then Meow goes down. Rip my goat. DPR does actually get the kill on Meow there. We have Primal here just trying to commit something. We even get out. But is it just too little too late? Beagle is there, able to give some healing to the Winston.
Yeah, it's, even though it looks very one-sided, his Calpal White are really trying to fight this
Oh,
back.
Meow gets a kill on Dracula and Popsy, and personally Popsy ult here gets DPR. And yeah, just pressures them out. Jazox, I'm always gonna mess that up. Goes down and followed by Sunline, and that is not a stagger. They do get respawn wave, unfortunate. But as you're saying that, it's on the fact it is rather close in these fights. And I feel like they just have a few unfortunate fights. They're waking up a little bit. Maybe you play out, naturally a little bit before the fight. Before the match. But here we go. Getting aggressive. Dracula goes low.
And the knife's in.
Ooh, post mortal
Does
not turn his head and gets punished for it. Dracula is again low. Dracula goes down, getting shot out by Meow. Meow just going on the offensive with a Bob here, if needed. Jazox goes
lovely
down.
shot.
That is
Lovely shot
that
by
is
Meow.
not a stagger yet again. So it's Sunline. So Sunline has ult. No other ult for Imperium. They beat and copy is close. On top of that, they have a Bob, which I like my Bobs.
Sunline's getting very, very low there.
30 seconds remaining.
Wow.
We get the Bob coming out. The duplication too of Winston.
And
Post
the
mortal
primal
goes
rage as
down.
well.
Frost goes down. Beagle goes down as Jazox just feasts in this copy. Where's the Moira? Dracula gets a kill. And unfortunately, it looks like, unless something changes, this first match is going to Imperium.
Well, I don't think anyone can touch. And that's that. Wow.
That was really close.
That almost was the reverse sweep. Just
Was
like
it the
what production just let us know. They both sides played so well, and there we go, post-mortal with the play of the game. Literally right at their own spawn doors.
Gets the two pack with the grenade, finishes Dracula off with the ult, and then gets Jazox.
Absolutely incredible.
I've got to ask you, Matt. Is that the commentator curse coming in? Because yeah, I did talk about it, the commentator curse, and I feel like maybe it did come into play there.
Yeah, almost did. But hey, even though I'm cheering on Imperium, I've got to still be impartial. And we've always got to look at how things can go.
That
So
is true. That
yes,
is true. That was a really good fight, though. I mean,
that was
to
that
go
was
from
really close. They
like zero to past
to 130
yeah, to
to
even going to like
130
forward
meters
spawn
in
there.
in like 3 fights. That was absolutely incredible. Well done to Calpal White for almost getting that. That was really impressive.
Agreed. Really fun match too. I think
Mm,
that in time, like we're gonna see close fights throughout, and hopefully it goes the distance. Every time we've said, "Oh, this could go the distance," it has not gone the distance, but this may go the
mm.
5 rounds.
Well, it's not often for us to actually get a 5 map banger, but tonight, like you said, it's these two are literally fighting for that top position. And I can I can picture this going all the way, and from the looks of it, we are going off to the wonderful theme park of Blizzard World.
Oh, Blizzard World, Blizzard World, Blizzard World. Can we get like a Blizzard World 2 at this point? I mean, we got Overwatch 2 before Blizzard World 2.
Well, no, they've taken off the two now.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I've got a really good question.
Mm,
Is Blizzard World actually a real place?
no, unfortunately.
Why?
Why is it unfortunate, or why is it
No,
not a
no,
real
no.
place?
Why is it not a real place? Could you picture it? We go to Blizzard World, and you can actually walk through them gates, hey, and like walk up the stairs, and you'd be like, "Wow, this is just like in game." And you can picture it like whilst you're walking around, people pretending to like reenact their favorite moves on the game.
Mm, yeah, I'd love to see someone Winston dive the high ground there for that high ground.
They're
But
just
no.
jumping up there.
Though
And
ultimately,
but have we got any of the bands coming in?
I hope not.
No, not yet. Okay, okay. I thought there might have been a band already. I thought they knew who they were going to ban. But as you were saying, Voss,
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I feel like it'll be a really fun like tour attraction, or even like having like a roller coaster and going through like the main and like different high ground spots and stuff. All right, hold on. From production, we have our first ban on Emery.
which is Emery. Oh, they didn't like the Emery, and it also looks like they is it Imperium wants defense.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I always agree with going defense first. I feel like it's easier to know the goal that you have over like trying to force a goal.
Oh, for sure, for sure. But I do have a good question for you.
Hmm.
And this might pique your interest. Well, we know that when Echo does its copy, we go like it copies Winston, it copies Queen, it copies whoever, right?
Hmm.
But what about the ult? Is like Winston's primal rage called copy rage.
Primal copy.
But
Copy
it's a
page.
copy.
Copy visor. Yeah. Uh,
We could actually be starting something new up here.
Yeah,
So
though.
from now on, guys, when you're in games, if you're playing Echo and you have to call it copy something. So whatever it is, like if it's a rampage, it's copy page. If it's visor, it's a copy visor.
So,
Visor sight.
unfortunately, we have the second ban coming in, and a shot in the knee
Oh,
to all my main supports out there. Um, Lucio is getting banned. So, for those that don't
oh,
know, we have been tracking the bans so far for each week within the LFGS tournament. And the top three currently are as follows: Kiri, Zarya, and Vendetta, with a Lucio in a very close fourth.
oh,
For
wow.
those interested, a link is in the S7 general chat. For those that want to scroll up and find it. Otherwise, I'll probably post it at the end of this week again, so everyone has an
Mhm.
understand how the bans are taking place.
Yep. And also, guys, for those in chat, make sure that you keep an eye on these teams because we've started doing predictions for each match. So you get to pick who your favourite teams are and who you think is going to win. Make sure that you bet big because, well, the more you bet, the more you win. It's
Uh,
just a nice little way of also showing support to your favourite teams and seeing if you're lucky or not.
yeah, and I mean it's a sure bet. You win or you lose, right? And
Oh, for sure.
the gambling is only there if you make it gambling.
Yeah. Yes, and if you need help, i- if you need help with that, there are sites online that you'll be able to find the number easy. Um, we currently don't have them.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have an LFGS gambling helpline. Please send all requests to Mighty Owl for a hotline. If we have enough requests, we'll probably staff one. Not really. This is Overwatch.
But if you're willing to volunteer your time to be a part of that helpline, feel free to let us know.
Yeah, at LFGS at business.com.au. That is not an actual email. Please don't send anything there.
Yeah, then all of a sudden Mighty checks the emails and there's like 50 requests. Ah, well, from the sounds of it, production might actually be in for this, for the email and that. So, we'll let you know in the future if that ever comes a thing. But yes, here we are at Blizzard World, the
So,
map that doesn't really exist, but I wish it did.
so on Imperium, we're running with a very sig poke comp with Sigma, Ash, Echo, Alari, and Anna on top of a dive comp with a Winston, Genji, Ash, Alari, Kiriko. Now I'm interested on this Alari choice. On
I like the
defense,
Liara.
don't get me wrong, on defense, great pick. But on attack, I just don't think you get the value you really need out of Pylon.
Yeah, but what I'm going to be interested in is the Ash pick on the attack.
Hmm.
Because, like, with Ash, you can't really dive with her that well. And to be honest, you use your crouch gun once, and then you can't really use it again until you get your second perk.
Yeah, but we have a bit of an update. It's looking like a bit of a mixed fight here, as both teams are down 2. Correction, Imperium goes down 3 with only 2 coming back now. So it looks like this first point is going to go pretty steady to Cal Poly White.
say, I do like Beagle's Ilaria skin. That's quite a pretty skin actually.
Yeah. Shout out to all my Alari mains.
I do like Ilari, even though I'm a DPS main. It's funny because when I off-roll, I always play the Liari on support.
Alright, so here we have a bit of poke damage coming in. Looks like Cal Poly White is really wanting to get aggressive here, but they're just not seeing anything. But
Yeah,
this is sort of the time where you have to. This is the time where you have to force something. You can't really sit around. You can push cart, but it's going to get to a limit. Talking about forcing something, Wild goes in and gets taken out. Now gets the destruction on the pylon there. Ooh, Dracula gets low, but Grass keeps him up, and unfortunately, a bit of a little too late. But Winston really went in alone, and I know, I just
and
don't
got
like that.
punished for it.
Yeah, maybe the Genji just wasn't set up, or you know, didn't want to go in.
They just didn't communicate it very well.
Yeah, which is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, these two teams are really good on their own right. So hopefully they do tighten up those communications if there's a comms problem.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be interesting whilst Imperium
Ooh, we
hold
get
this
some
high
ults
ground.
going. Ooh, Frost gets a kill on
Beagle
Post Mobile, Sunline gets a kill on Wild, Beagle gets a kill on Jazzogs, and Sunline gets a kill on Ministry. Dracula gets a kill on Beagle. We get a Bob coming in from Meow.
So they're investing quite a bit into this attack. But at the moment, it doesn't seem to be going much further than that.
Oh, we get the Ash duplication, which means we're probably going to see a handful of Bobs as it stands. Or not, but we get the Grass from C, killing Beagle and Meow, then goes onto this Mei, and unfortunately goes down to Kiriko. Ooh, Wild gets a kill on Sunline, and it's just Frost left to try and do something, and Frost goes down.
Yeah.
Ooh, we get a Bob doing
You're a
something
Bob.
in spawn.
Oh, that must have been a misclick.
A very unfortunate misclick. Last I checked, the attackers shouldn't walk into the defender's spawn. But yeah, I mean the heart's there, right?
So Imperium have got the 2 ults, but Frost is using their Sunstruck.
Yeah, and doesn't get anything. It's the sun strikes us. Oh, we get a blizzard here from Post Mordor. Are we able to see anyone get picked up by it? DPI gets picked up, but Frost is also picked in it and goes down. Dracula then also goes down, just leaving Jazzox to try and get out of here, and just gets caught up by that duo of Winston and May. Oh, Sunline then goes down.
Wow, Wild literally just jumped in, booted that Ash into the air, and then just zapped them.
It's a very lethal combo.
That is really lethal. I've never actually seen that before. That was actually really well did.
Alright, there we go. Here we come. A Bob going up into the corner. We get the Baptiste ult in the corner.
With the Mabel.
We have an Echo copy from Jazzox yet again, but a triple kill from Wildflower to sort of cement point control here. And 4-pack. And it's just enough.
And there's wow.
So
and
how much time's left on the clock?
That line's the most production. Can we have a look at the tab again? And yeah, like the most deaths was actually from Jazza with 5.
Go on, Jazzox.
Everyone
We need to see a strong game here. Bring it back.
So does that mean the support wasn't able to help Jazza that much, or was Or was they just caught out of position most of the time?
I think it's a bit of both. That May, the May Winston combo really started to feast, especially at that end point. And I feel like that started catching Jazzox off. With that being said, though, anything is possible. They're now on attack, and we see the Torbjorn. This is an interesting. Oh, never mind.
There's a Wrecking Ball. Oh, no, there's a Winston. Okay, they're now trolling us. But yes, I will definitely say we'll call Cowpole White's comp because, well, they can't change that. So we do have a Ramatra, a May, Ash, Liari, Kiri, and now that we're starting, we do have the Winston. I can never remember that new hero. Unrun, thank you. Sojun, Wu Yang, Kiri.
Yeah, so it looks like we're playing a bit more of a passive game so far. There we go, we get a jump from the Winston, but made to isolate very quickly, and then he goes up for that high ground, trying to get some damage. Ooh, Unrun gets up there, but Sunline does go down. Frost gets a kill on the Alari, Whopper gets a kill on the DPR, and then Jazzox gets a kill on Ministry. So we do see Jazzox now on Sojourn. First Wall gets a kill on Frost too. That's a bit of a stagger there. Jazz gets a kill on Post Mortal, and it's a bit of a backup. Dracula gets a kill on Ministry, and then Wild Whopper does go down. Okay,
well, it's just getting.
Now my goat goes down.
So, from the looks of it, Imperium has actually got a really good time bank here with just over 5 minutes. It's payload, and Dracula saying, no, I'm the Winston player here. I'm going to show you how you really do it.
Yeah, really showing them how it's done. Being able to go on the high ground, get a pick, and then very quickly get off.
Yeah. From the looks of it, they're just holding back here, just waiting for them to use their cooldowns so that they can actually push in.
Hold on, Dracula gets low here. Oh, Dracula goes down from a shot from Post Mortal. Post Mortal gets 2 here. Can we get a 3rd pick? No, but we do force out both Kiri cooldowns.
Oh wow. That is very, very risky, especially for how split the team is at the moment.
So, we're going to have to see a very hard dive here. I feel like to get past this Ram May duo. Though both teams are very tied on ult. Oh, hold on! We have a break swap from Beagle.
Interesting choice.
Ooh, big ultimate to go onto that backline. It gets the kill on Beagle, gets the kill on Meow, gets the kill on Meow. Dracula gets a kill on Post.
Online is cleaning up.
Whopper does get the kill there, and saves. Yeah, saving all here for the next fight is probably gonna be the best idea. Just try and get out, take who you can. Yeah, okay.
Yep,
ooh.
Definitely backing up.
Right.
Putting the hands up to defend himself.
And we get a suffer as I have. Jazzox does go down. And then Winston right behind.
Winston just
Primal
comes in.
down. So Postman gets a kill on Sunline as Dracula goes to feast in this backline. Kills the Kiri, and now it's just Meow.
The Winston is just staggering this Ash.
Oh, we have a May on card with the Winston.
And now we've got a double monkey.
Postmortal goes down, leaving it just to the monkey, and he unfortunately just doesn't. Oh, we go for one last touch, trying to do what we can. We get the Bob usage from Meow. Oh, DPR gets a kill on Beagle, Ministry gets a kill on Frost, Dracula, everyone's low here. Oh, unlucky, they got off just for enough time that Dracula is able to push the cart far enough.
Our odds just got better.
So 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
And oh, are they gonna stagger this maze yet?
Yeah, that's a
yeah,
that's a massive stagger. And the swap back to Ramatra.
Yeah, that was about 5-6 seconds delay. Stagger right there. That is gonna really affect the comeback for Cowpole. Having to try and do this 4 versus 5 until Port Mortal can come back. It's going to be very difficult for them, but it looks like they've been able to regroup.
Yeah, they're able to regroup here, and they're doing a very close hold to that spawn. The unrun ult comes in. Ooh, Sunline gets low though, and we have the May ult freezing a handful of them. Getting 2 assists and a kill there as they force back into point. Ooh, Jazzbox goes down, and that's a stagger, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. This match is so close. With 2 minutes, roughly 2 minutes remaining. Are they able to push this payload the rest of the way? They're not going to have the best time bait between these two teams.
Ooh,
but
Jazzbox gets a kill on Beagle.
every second seems to be the sum here.
Wilson just in the back line, and not really anyone having an answer to kill him. Does get low, is forced to TP out to a better position. A minute 30 left on the clock, and forced back into their spawn with a primal coming in. As Dracula just soaks up all this damage.
Yep, and that payload with 3 people on is just moving the
Ministry
whole time.
does go down, and it's looking like a bit of an ult battle here on card. And we have a suffer as I have, with a minute 13 left on the clock. Let's see what these teams are able to do. Bob comes in for Meow. I don't know where Bob even is right. Oh, I see Bob in the corner back there. And Dracula does go down from the Bob. A minute left on
less
the
than
clock.
a minute to go.
3
They
minutes.
need to really regroup. With
4
less than
meters
5
left.
meters.
No ult advantage. They're going to have to dry fight this till Sunline gets their ult.
But the problem
Oh,
is,
unless
Sunline
May
is
gets
close
it
to theirs,
first.
and so is that Port Mortal with the freeze. Either one of these two
edging very close.
Oh,
A pick here very much determines how this match is going to go. Oh, Sunline
They
gets a
are
bit
so
damaged.
close.
Postmortal gets their ult first.
and
That'd
are
be
they going
good.
to pop it now?
We're gonna
Or are
have
they
to see
just
it
going
now.
to wait?
Sunline gets low. Oh, Sunline goes
The
down.
the freezer's in. With
No one
only
gets
10
caught up in that
seconds remaining.
blizzard. Oh, Dracula's in the backline facing yet again. Jazzle gets a kill on Ministry. Postmortal then goes down. We're now in overtime. Postmortal goes
This is too
down.
close. And the
Oh,
Winston
Dracula
is
gets
literally
low yet
trying to
again.
stay there.
The ults are coming in.
Massive ult.
Sunline does get low. Kills Beagle in that though. Starts getting a bit of poke damage out. We get the lead. We get water bubble. Yeah, from Frost, and we're gonna have to see Nemesis. We're gonna have to see Annihilation here, no? Oh, Postmortal gets a kill on Frost. We have the ball coming in. With Jazzox now on Tracer, Nemesis form coming out, missing a few shots on Jazzox, but Jazzox still goes down nonetheless. DPR gets low, and unfortunately the ball backs away, leaving it for Cowpoly White in a very intense matchup for the end point. Less than 4 meters.
Play of the game.
Oh my god. Here we go. The, and there's Wild with the play of the game. Absolutely incredible with the 3 kills here. Then the fourth on the tray. Wow. My gosh,
That
this
was
this is too close to call. Absolutely too close to call.
bit of a gut wrencher there for Imperium, doing
Yeah.
all that work there just to be brought to like just brought to where to the end there.
Mhm. Well, I'm just gonna go and grab a drink whilst we have this 5 minute bio. So make sure everybody that you uh go and grab a drink, go to the bathroom quickly, grab some more snacks. If you've got popcorn, quickly go and put that in the microwave and get that thing cooking because this is one heck of a show that you do not want to miss a single second of. My God, what a match so far.
Welcome back to Looking for Gold Scrim Tournament. So far, we've had two interesting two heartbreakers, if you will. Going 1-1 for Imperium and Cal Poly White. Imperium taking a very steady push map on Runasapi. And then Cal Poly White just coming out swinging here on Blizzard World and taking it by a complete surprise. Matt, how are we feeling?
If I had alcohol, I would be drinking it at this very moment. It
Some
has
remorse on who you
been one
picked?
heck. It has been an absolutely incredible matchup between these two top tier teams. And from the looks of it, we're off to next is Suravasa. What a beautiful map it is, and a very lovely pick.
Yeah. So
Yep.
with Saravasa coming in, this is something where like the Lucio ban would go absolutely perfect. Like it would be perfect here.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we see a Lucio ban, maybe we see someone else.
Okay, so far we see that there's a Queen ban. Her Royal Majesty will not be coming out to play.
The Queen of the Junkers, the Junkertown legend, Junker Queen, is not coming out.
Nope, she's been sent back to her throne to sit and spectate.
So, I mean, here you could disable Rush completely by banning a Lucio.
Mm-hmm. But haven't they already done that?
Who banned?
Because it's Imperium's pick.
No. Okay.
No, from the looks of it, they're going for the freezer of all freezers, May.
Okay. Yeah, another sort of queen here. Which really so that's shutting down a lot of combinations that both teams could have exploited. But I feel like we may see a ball here. I really like Ball and Saravasa. I will always say let's get Ball and Saravasa. So for the teams listening, please Ball on Saravasa. Please. It's such a fun comp. With that being said, this is more of a brawly sort of map. And it feels like Imperium is winning in these brawls. So I feel like I have to predict Imperium here to win on Saravasa.
Oh, and it looks like we've got a swap out.
Oh, no.
Sunlight for the Dragon Master.
Correction,
Okay.
Jazox goes out.
Oh, Jazox. Okay, I want to make this prediction right here, right now. Vendetta.
Yeah, possibly. But I mean...
Because I remember watching Dragon Master on the Vendetta last time, and they were, in the most nicest and polite way of saying it, they were disgusting on it. They were punishing people left, right, and centre on that Vendetta. Really, really amazing. And from the looks of it, both teams are ready. We're heading off to sunny Suravasa. So get your sun cream, guys, because this is gonna be hot.
Initiating match.
Yeah. So we just got word from our production. Imperium can ban Lucio if they so wish. Cal Poly White was the ones that banned Lucio. Oh, gone for a bit of a dip in the toe of the water there.
Look how pretty that was. I will say they've done a... Yeah, I was going to say, I do like what they've done with the new rework of this map. With the water textures and the more foliage, it feels more like
Natural.
natural, if that makes sense. Before it just seemed a bit empty, bit bland, but well done to Blizzard for yeah, very good job
5,
on this
3,
on the massive rework.
1.
I know
So
it was a few
uh,
seasons ago.
we got an interesting decision here. We have the double Orisa on top of the Sojourn Venture, Juno and Kiri versus
You mean
Orisa.
Vendetta?
Yeah, no, Venture.
Oh no,
going
Venture.
Going for Imperium first. And then we have the post-mortal on Vendetta, Meow on Cassidy, Beagle on Wu Yang, and then we have the Ministry back on that Kiriko. Frost gets the first kill on post-mortal. That's a big pick to start off.
Absolutely huge.
Oh, Dracula gets a kill on Meow, Sunlight gets a kill on Ministry, forcing Cal Poly White here just to back off as much as possible. Do they get the stagger on the Orisa though, is the big question.
Well, it won't just be the Orisa, it'll also be the Wu Yang. But it looks like they've been able to regroup just in time. Oh, giant spear against Force Mortal. And then they've swapped off the Vendetta for the Genji.
Cybernetic innovation at its finest.
That's an interesting choice, in my opinion, especially against the Venture.
I probably would have gone with like a Cassidy or something like that. But,
Oh, hold on, we're switching to a bit of a dive comp now. Sticking to what we know, but dive does not work on this map. This is a very risky choice, and you have to do everything just right. And Dracula gets the kill on Wild Whopper with the ult there, and Dracula also finishes Meow off. Ooh, but Imperium does get that first point.
Bad at all.
well, I believe dive can work on this, but you need to be so coordinated and you need to be literally on point. You don't have time to even think. As soon as that monkey says we're diving this character, everybody needs to be on it. Right.
Talking about Winston, he does go down. Sorry to cut you off there, Matt. Then
No,
Meow
that's
goes down by Sunline. Dragon gets a kill on Post Immortal, and Dracula finishes off Beagle with a melee. Where's Ministry in all this, though?
Keeping the heat on.
Ministry is on the right side. Just being on the sneaky side of things, just on this crazy little off angle. And oh, the Orisa finds the Winston. Massive spear.
Alright.
Here, Orbital Ray has just come in against the rush.
Yeah, we get Bubble too on that Winston.
And Sunlight's gone down.
Sunlight goes down. Dragon Master might be next. No, Barrow's underground. And they regain point control. As the Unrun gets low, we get the excavation here. Post Mortal does go down. And ult to come back into the fight right away. Wild Whopper gets a kill on Dracula. Minister gets a kill on Dragon Master, flipping the point for Cal Poly.
Wow, this is so intense. That was a really good motion with the Wu Yang water ball there. Some of the crazy movements that you can get with Wu Yang is really quite insane.
This ends now.
Alright, we get Sunline coming in with OC. Still just shooting that railgun off as much as possible at anyone that is nearby. Ooh, gets Unrun very low there.
But they just don't finish up the kill.
Ooh, Wild Whopper goes
DPR
down,
is
but they
doing
do
all they
flip,
can.
hold on, they do flip the point back yet again, making it 2-0. Ooh, that's a very heavy team kill.
Oh my gosh, I thought Sunline was about about to jump off the map.
Coming through. I'm with you.
So yeah, all right, we got the Zarya swap here. So we're wanting to like counter that Orisa, but is it too little, too late? Is the real question. Meow is low here. Forced to like play very passive.
This is one heck of a match for sure.
Yeah, Imperium's a bit spread here. Meow gets a kill on Frost. Someone gets a kill on Meow. Bit of a trade out there. Dracula misses the spear on the Zarya. And Zarya's just able to sort of walk on the point there. We get a reverse attack from Kiriko on this Orisa. And Orisa goes down.
Oh, Dracula goes down, and as you may have mentioned, they've gone to the Zarya.
Yeah.
That's gonna be that's gonna be very good against the Orisa, but they're gonna have to use their bubble cooldowns really sparingly here, because if they use them too quickly, they're just gonna be a sitting duck. But if they take too long, they're gonna just basically not have the sustain to stay alive longer.
We have a Kitsune from Ministry, and then we have the rush from Frost, followed by the Bob again from Cal Poly. Dracula does go down as Post Mortal gets a kill on Sunline. Frost then ult goes down, and Dragon Master goes down. So kind of a risky ult from Frost. I would have preferred a dry fight here. There's just enough time for maybe one more touch if one of them's fast enough, but I think this is at the time where you just reset, go next point. Yeah, it looks like they're doing just that. They're going to the next point, getting ready to engage somewhere.
Next point.
So they're heading
now
to
we're
the
off to
palace.
my favourite point. This is one of my most favourite points of this map, Palace. I love having that waterfall in the centre, especially like when you've just captured it and it all just relights into life. It's so beautiful.
Oh, hold on, big Barrow. Are we able to do anything with it though? Bagel goes down, Whopper goes down, and this just enables the Orisa to run in and feast, getting a 2-pack there pretty quickly and pretty easily.
Why am I thinking there might be a Graph Phoenix coming in?
Possibly. I mean,
I don't know what the new hero's out's called, so yeah, they're probably going to use the grab with the with that is it Aura? Unrun, that's it. It with her ult.
Oh, Ministry gets a kill on Frost though, leaving Cal Poly White in a better position. Do we see the ult there? We do see the ult here. And it's a bit of a wild battle for that high ground, though it does fall. Though 56% here for Imperium, which is really strong, and they're equal in ults. So it's gonna be interesting what we're gonna see here. I feel like they have to force. They have to force a Zarya ult out, otherwise they're not gonna have much anything, especially towards this push here. This Zarya ult needs to be forced out, and we commit our 2 ults to this fight. Unrun's low. Are we able to kill the Unrun? No, we are not able to kill the Unrun as Bubble does come out, bringing out one of the ults. Post Mortal does go down in the end though, but Frost is traded out. Dragon Master then goes down from Whopper as Dracula tries getting aggressive here and is met by a Zarya bubble. Met by 2 Zarya bubbles. And it's just DPR trying to keep the tank alive. Meow gets a kill on Sunline, while Whopper gets a kill on Dracula, and it's just DPR to try and hold onto point here for as long as possible. Does force overtime though, but they need a touch right now.
Yep, and they
It's
didn't do it.
2-2.
Next, Flashpoint ruins.
I feel like at this point the Zarya is not working. Sorry, no, the Orisa's not working, and you still gotta forego that ult there, because you're just gonna start like feeding up that Zarya. You're gonna keep feeding up the
Charge
unknown.
of it.
The Meow gets slow. Oh, there we go. We get fire at will. DPR goes down. Does Whopper also go down? Very cool. No! Whopper takes... Whopper takes down Dracula here. But... Gain control in... Oh! Ministry goes down. This Zarya. Force out that bubble. Like, push out the bubble. Kill Whopper. Boom. That's point control.
Yeah. But now they've just got to hold it, which is easier said than done. Both of these teams are really applying the pressure here, really looking strong.
Yeah, we don't see that Zarya swap, which I really want to see right now. Though, we're staying tied on ult. And never mind, we are now using an ult here, trying to secure something. I'm not sure what, but we're trying to secure something here. Oh, we get a borrow up
just
to reposition.
Unless they're doing that just as like a bit of like a zoning ult to keep them off point.
Possibly. Oh, Frost goes down as we get the fire from Unrun there, but someone gets a kill and unlucky Dracula, and then DPR finishes off. This is a kill on Meow. Wild also getting a kill on the Venture. But it doesn't feel like the ult usage of where it needs to be for Imperium. I feel like they're a bit caught off guard by how this is going. They can still win this though. There's plenty of time for them to win.
Yeah. Well, what Imperium need to do here is like play a little bit slower and a little bit more preservative of their ults, and in comes the global.
Ooh, Meow goes down. Ministry goes down. That's a point flip. We get the bubble from the Zarya on the Zarya. While Whopper gets a kill on Frost, so Whopper is low.
Whopper is so low.
Whopper does go down from Sunlight. Host Mortal dies, and this is it. That's
game.
Unfortunate. And it goes over to Imperium.
Well done, Imperium. Wow, that was so close. That was crazy. And the play of the game on the Sunline on the Soul. As I said earlier, this Sunlight on this Soul is absolutely a menace to society. I swear.
So that was that's an unfortunate fight for Cal Poly. They nearly got the reverse sweep there, but ultimately they just sort of kind of fell over, unfortunately. Though I think we're going to see Cuddles coming in for Imperium, maybe. Oh.
Well, we'll have to
Excuse
find
me. We will in
That's
time.
all right. Yeah, you can't be yawning yet. It's only like 2:45 in the morning for me.
Ugh. I was up way too late last night with Keegs.
And I will not say what time I'm starting work in the morning.
5 a.m. start.
No, that's the time I've got to be up.
Oh. Close enough. Alright, we're heading to the lovely streets of Dorado.
Oh, well, we better watch out for the old Sombra. Because that's her map, believe it or not. Not many people realise that Dorado was actually based around Sombra. Little bit of information gap for you. It's like when in the cinematic of Soldier 76, this was actually the same map that they did the filming of with the girl that was meant to go to the candy shop and then ended up bumping into some thugs. And yeah, if you haven't watched that cinematic, I won't ruin the rest of it. But yes, that's when you get to meet Soldier 76, and I can promise you it is a brilliant cinematic. So after these games, make sure you go over to YouTube, make sure you check it out, because you will sit there for hours watching it.
So this is a dive heavy map, and it looks like Cal Poly loves dive. Um,
Mm.
so I feel like I'm gonna predict Cal Poly Light for this one, and we're gonna go to the 5. Brawl. Imperium's the better brawlers, but when it comes to Cal Poly, they're the better dive, without a doubt.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, I believe that Imperium will probably. I don't know why, but I have a feeling they might have a sneaky dive comp in their back pocket somewhere. Mostly because looking at Dracula's icon, they do have a Doomfist, so
Hmm.
maybe, who knows? Maybe Dracula's got a sneaky little Doomfist in their back pocket.
Yeah, but is that Doomfist going to be enough? Is a real question because they don't look that coordinated. When it comes to that dive. Uh, sure, they
Mm.
do look a bit better on Blizzard World, but when it comes to that clutch moments, they start panicking and they. Oh, we get the Winston ban from Imperium.
Oh,
Have we had it? Yes, this is the 9th Winston ban, tying him with Hazard. Hazard and I believe there's one other. Ash.
and
So we have 3 people tied with 9 bans. Followed by a
and
Sojourn ban, making that 8 Sojourn bans.
yep, and Imperium have decided to attack first, and Cowpole White is surprisingly enough, they are taking away the Sojourn.
Hmm. I'm I'm interested in this, for the fact that like Cal Poly here can take it here. I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem.
Mm. I'm just curious because as they've got the Winston ban, do they have a Diva in their back pocket or maybe a Wrecking Ball? Because, well, as you've said before, Wrecking Ball is probably not the best pick for this map, but I've seen it a few times.
Yeah, for sure. Um, the Wrecking Ball. I don't feel like Wrecking Ball gets the
And the
value here.
Soge.
Due to like sort of like the high grounds. I feel like Diva is always going to be a good shout. Hazard's um just not really in the right spot to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Um so yeah, this is going to be interesting. And we have a tank sub in Cuddles for Dracula and then Dracula for Dragon Master.
So Dracula's gone over to the DPS line. Okay, it looks like Imperium have given us the R, and so has Cowpole White. Let's get ready to go to Dorado. And on this very peaceful night, I reckon there's going to be a few shots.
Initiating
Um, maybe. Um, so in our sneaky little preview bit, I did see Wild Whoopo click on that very well known diva. So I wonder if Whooper knows her. Like we've seen them on the Winston, but I haven't seen them on the diva before. And it looks like is it Cuddles?
He cuddles.
Cuddles is also on the diva, so there's a nice little mirror there. Yep, Port's Mortal on the Iran, and Sunline on the Freya, Meow on the Ash, Dracula on the Venture, Beagle on the Brick, Frost on their trusty Lucio, and Ministry on the Moira, and DPR on the Kiri. And instantly going to that high ground on that first part, trying to clear Wild off the top of here, pushing the support line off the top, and
Oh, Cuddles
that's
gets
big.
DMA'd early. Dracula gets a kill on post-mortal. Meow gets a kill on Dracula in return. Dracula but does take down Beagles with him. Imperium now attacking. Implementing that cart past the choke there as there's not really an answer here from that dive.
Yeah, well, it's going to be curious because I wonder how Cuddles is going to be getting their remake, because whilst they're in Baby Diva form, it's basically still like, even though you've got the Baby Diva, it's still like a 4 versus 5. But looks like they've been able to get their remake, so that's off to a good start.
Yeah, and here we have Wild Whopper trying to hold on to point for as long as possible. Someone gets a kill on Meow as Meow gets the destruction on the mech for Cuddles. Dracula gets a kill on Wildflower. Postmortem gets a kill on Dracula too, though. And it looks like Imperium is going to get the first point.
And Frost goes down to Post-Mortal on the May. So Post-Mortal swapped from the Iran to the May.
Oh, here we go, we see the Ice Wash, and we do see a possible Blizzard here. Yep, there we go, there's a Blizzard as everyone just starts pressing Q. Wild Buffer gets a kill on Sunlight, with the Old Ministry gets a kill on Dracula, and Frost stopping it just before. Well, Cuddles is trying to chase down Meow there. DPR goes down as an unfortunate teleport.
Yeah, very much so. Cool. Wow, definitely being in this position is like we've got less than a minute 20 on the clock, and they are so close to getting that first checkpoint. But Calpal White are really putting up the pressure here, trying to hold this defense, and they're holding it really well. Wild takes out Dracula, Cuddles takes out Post-Mortal, and Sunlight takes out Meow. DPR takes out Bagel.
Unlucky, and it's just
And Sunlight finishes it up with takes out the Ministry.
Find peace.
And instead of staggering the diva, they take Wild out.
yeah. So the stagger does actually happen. But on top of that, that's a really interesting thing to go from like 40 seconds left to now 3 minutes. And in Overwatch, 3 minutes can fly really fast if you're not paying attention. So this is still in the wheelhouse of Calpal.
And
DPR
Meow's-
goes down. Postmore also gets a kill on Sunline. Dracula gets a kill on Ministry. And in fact, having Postmore just hold down that cart as Cuddles is in the back line, really deep. and is gonna get punished here. Never mind, gets to the team just in time, but post-mortal does go down.
Yep, and Meow switched off the Ash to the Farah here. So needing a little bit more poke pressure here. Giving a lot more damage.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, oh, Meow goes down to Sunlines, and we have the Meow swap onto the Farah. We get the beat drop here from Frost, and they're just able to really start beating, followed by the Diva Bomb. Post-mortal does go down from the beat. And yeah, they're just trying to force this Diva back as much as possible. Now after 3 minutes and 12 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, this is absolutely incredible. Oh, and Meow is now off the Farah and over to the 76. One of my favourite picks, I will say. And oh, look at that beautiful bit of tracking from Meow.
Oh, Cuddles is forced to remake here. Oh! Gets blocked from the remake!
With that
And it's just Dracula left in the back line, as Carl does get the kill on post-mortal though. We get Coalescence coming in from Ministry. And then the Freya's just forcing people out. DPR gets low and does make it out. The Frost and Lucio, Frost and Lucio. Ooh. Well, Beagle goes down, and it's just Wild Mopper left to try and hold here. Also on point, trying to buy as much time, gets the kill on Frost.
And Sunlight has switched to this Freya, another one of the heroes that I enjoy playing. Not very good at her, but an absolutely very, very strong character with that incredible crossbow. And if you can actually get two of them, take aim shots, that is literally like so much damage. You can literally two-pick somebody with that.
For sure. Though, we went from like 3 minutes 12 seconds left on the clock to now 1 minute 17 seconds. 2 minutes, and they've only pushed really halfway through this point. Though they're back on cart, able to push it up a little bit further. Now pushing it past to the 70 meters mark, and it looks like just no one's focused on the cart. Dracula pushes it really fast, not enough to cap it though. And we get a Kitsune from DPR as Dracula wants to try and get aggressive here, and unfortunately gets picked up. DPR gets picked up too, just left Sunlight to try and, let's see, can they get the stagger off? No, it is not a stagger as they just kill Sunlight a second too early. 35 seconds left on the clock. We gotta see some ultimates here. This is gonna be another ult battle.
30 seconds remaining.
And it's definitely, to be honest, at the moment, Calpoli is looking the most strongest with their ult economy. With Wild being literally less than 15% from their bomb to having a full stack of ults.
Yeah, for sure. And this is where the ult economy is really going to come into play. We get the Diva Bomb here, followed by Blizzard to touch point. 1 second left on the clock. Everyone's contesting. Everyone's pressing Q. Meow gets a kill on DPR. DPR also gets a kill on Meow. Frost gets a kill on Post-mortal. We get the Diva Bomb, and that's going to go ooh, it just go not enough in time, and they get the full cap with 0 seconds left.
Complete. Score 0-3.
Can I start drinking yet?
Switching sides.
My gosh, this game has been absolutely outstanding. These two teams are putting up such a show for us tonight. Like really trying to prove that they're the #1 team, that they deserve that #1 spot. It's really incredible to see how how strong both of these teams really are.
Ready for battle.
So with less than 35 seconds till we have to start, I wonder if there going to be any real changes here to their comps.
So we see alright, so they're running about the same. They're running in that Diva mirror again. Followed by Post Mortal keeping up that May. Meow going back onto the Ash. The Ash mirror. The only swap here is yeah, no, they're keeping the same lineup. So we're seeing the very traditional Brig Ana combo. Ooh, Ministry goes down early from Dracula.
Dracula just
Then they dive behind
just
ground,
went
trying to
in.
push this May off as much as possible. Gets the wall out.
This is absolutely. That was incredible. Literally less than 2 seconds into this game, and Ministry just fell.
It's unfortunate for Ministry, but I feel like that's really good for Imperium to get back so early. Though this Brig Frost wanting to get aggressive here, forces the Diva out and low. They need to get this Diva out of mech ASAP and contest this point before it's out of choke. They still have a chance to do it. They need to get it. They need to play aggressive here. Otherwise, it's not gonna look good. Look good. And then Diva gets demech'd here as they didn't really fully commit to this. But now they are. Post Mortal does go down from Dracula. Wild Whopper there too. Ooh, Dracula feasting on everyone there.
Wow, Dracula is really demonstrating how to play this venture really well. Really strong, really powerful. So, and basically taking no trash from absolutely anyone.
So we so Sunlight gets a kill on Meow. Dracula gets a kill on Ministry, and Sunlight also with the Bob gets a kill there. Imperium holding really strong. 1:50 left on the clock.
And because with Calpol, well, they've already used like 3 of their big ults here. Here, the Diva Bomb, the Frost, the Freeze, and the Rush, and they basically didn't get to push it any further forward.
Ooh, hold on. Frost goes down from Post Mortal, and DPR gets a kill on Ministry there. Alright, bit of a reset period here, as Waffle tries to push a bit more. This Ana, Post Mortal goes down yet again. We get the Tiger, we get the bombs, and then DPR and Nano's here. Try not to die with Nano, which I think is a fair call here. But it was on the baby Diva. We get rallied here from Frost, and Frost goes down. And it looks like Cal Poly White here is gonna easily roll into this as Ministry kills Cuddles here. Oh, hold on! Dracula has not had enough to say here. Sunlight gets a kill on Beagle. Ministry gets a kill on Sunlight. Dracula gets low. Does Dracula go down? Dracula goes down from the micro missiles. And then it's just Meow left there to try and do something with Cuddle. Sorry, no. It's just Cuddles left to do something here. With Frost. And just neither of them are able to do much. Unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate. But I'm gonna say this is one heck of a match. I just can't get over the level of gameplay that these two teams are providing. In like they're both what is it? Gold, plat and below, if I remember correctly. Oh, don't diamond one and below, and these these teams are playing like literally like high masters. They're playing so well and so coordinated with each
Oh,
other.
Dracula gets a kill on Ministry though.
Much better.
Dracula gets a kill on Beagle.
It's really impressive, and that is 2 massive kills from Dracula. And Dracula was like, "Yeah, I haven't finished yet. I'm gonna take a few more." And Sunline has switched over to the Iran Emery. I call it Iran.
Oh, Dracula goes low here, gets caught behind. Is forced to push out. Does ult here, trying to get some damage control going. Goes for Beagle, gets Beagle, and goes down to Ministry and Diva. Someone gets a kill on Post Mortal. Dracula's then Dracula's already down. As California White's forced to retreat here. 60 seconds left on the clock. We're gonna have to see something crazy, even major, to try and make sure. Oh, we get a Kasune guy on the high ground there.
High ground.
Frost rallies, trying to do as much as they can. Oh, misses the boost on the baby diva. Oh, post
And the
Dracula gets
raid
put on
doesn't
post
get-
normal. 30 seconds left on the clock. They can't wait. Yeah, okay, that's a stagger. Leaving realistically only 10 seconds left on the clock for this touch to happen. We got a Life Weaver swap, we got the Echo swap, we got the May, we got a Zarya swap.
Time to change up the strategy.
10 seconds.
How are they going to get there in that time? They need something with a little
Oh,
bit of
Dracula
speed.
gets a kill on Beagle.
And he
Cuddles gets a kill on Wildwater. It's just too little too late. Unfortunate.
yeah. My giddy on. Imperium coming through clutch then.
Play of the game.
And the
Very.
play of the game, Sunline on the Freya. And here we go. Boom, boom. Like I said, with that double arrow, is just so lethal.
Yeah, for sure. It's I feel like that's a really rough one to have. And if I'm correct, that's a free one Imperium way.
Can
Yeah.
we rewind this and do this all again?
So that's unfortunate for Cal Poly.
Okay, just before we bring anybody in, who would you say for Cal Poly would you pick as your player of the game? MVP.
I'm not sure. I mean, Meow played a great game. On top of that, Post Mortal also got so much potential out of that May pick. So I feel like Post Mortal is probably my go-to. Beagle just kept getting called out a lot. Ministry also kept getting called out a lot. But Post Mortal was able to anchor that point quite often. And played really well. So I think Post Mortal is the way to go.
Yeah. Well, for me on Imperium side, I'm gonna have to say Dracula. Dracula was just an absolute force tonight. Like not just on the DPS line on the Venture, but also as their tank player. Playing the Orisa, playing the what was it? The Winston. They they played so well tonight. I and to be honest, I wish I had a Great British pound for every time we had to mention Dracula's name. I swear, if I did, I would be rich at this moment. So, because of them many reasons, I really have to give it up to Dracula tonight. Absolute force.
For sure. I feel like Dracula deserves it too. So our MVPs are as follows. Sorry, what? I've completely blanked. Uh, yeah, so
Mhm.
Postmortal for Cal Poly White and Dracula for Imperium.
Absolutely amazing. So, I wonder who is going to be brought in tonight to for our interview. Who's ready to be punished? Ah, we're getting Sunline.
Welcome in,
Hello, hello,
Sunline.
Sunline. Do
Hello,
you hear
hello.
us loud and clear?
Loud and clear.
Brilliant, brilliant. Wow, what a matchup tonight. A 3-1
Yeah.
victory over Calpel White, and I need to know what is going through your minds at the moment. How do you feel about this massive victory?
Uh, just nothing but happiness, honestly. It's a great bounce back from last week. Uh, after the crushing sweep from uh, what was it, Prune Juice Predators? Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, well, well, kind of gladly I didn't get to see that. Yes, I was on the Imperium side the whole time. I'm going to be honest. I had faith in you guys. I was really happy with the win tonight for you. And yeah, so can I ask what sort of preparations did you do since last week to tonight's match that you put in place?
Honestly, we didn't really prepare that hard. We just kind of took a few days off from scrimming and just kind of chilled for the rest of the week. And I think that reset our mental enough to where we had a good idea what we wanted to do for this match, and I think we pulled through.
Brilliant. So, are you, even though you don't know who you're going up against next week, is there anything that you want to just say to all the competitors out there?
Um, I mean, watch out for us. We're on our game right now. We're trying to look to take that first place back again after losing it last week.
Brilliant. And Voss, do you have any questions?
Yeah, so the loss on, well, I mean, you guys for the last few weeks have kind of been, at the end of some unfortunate fights. I think 2 weeks ago, you went against, who was it that you went against like 2 weeks ago?
I don't remember honestly.
Um,
It was
yep,
Odyssey Scylla.
Odyssey Scylla.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, in Odyssey Scylla, you guys sort of you guys started to show some cracks in the armor, and then you had the unfortunate 0-3, and then coming into this week, you now have the free the one. How does it feel to be in that win streak and well, like back in the win category, and also coming off Blizzard World? What were you guys thinking, and how were you guys feeling?
Um, Honestly, we just kind of swept Blizzard World under the rug, and we just focused on the next match. And we just came up with the next plan for the next match.
Okay. And how's it feel being back in the win column?
Oh, it feels great. I'm sure we can carry this momentum in our next match and hopefully not, falter like we did in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, or get reverse swept like prune juice Pew Pew Plunger, sorry.
Yep.
Alright, well that's all the
And
questions I have.
um, I'm going to ask production. Do you have any questions for him?
Well, Sunline, you are one of the favorite members on the team, or at least when casters watch you, you're becoming well known. Your reputation is carrying. Is there anybody in your team that you'd like to give a personal shout out, or everybody, or do you feel like you are the GOAT for the team?
Honestly, shout out Dragon Master. He's our he's kind of our like cheerleader slash like coach sorta, but he's
Oh,
also uh subbing in, every now and then.
okay.
And he's been a great mental like support,
Mhm.
honestly.
That's wonderful. I'm glad to hear. I feel like every team needs that like level-headed help refocus the team. So I'm glad
Yeah.
glad glad that they're there. Well, congratulations for your win
Mm-hmm.
tonight, and look forward for week 7. It'll be the last match. I will say, no matter how it goes, your team seems well seated for the playoffs. So it's yeah. So nothing too much to sweat about.
Yep. And one last thing, I'm going to give you the stage for you to give shout outs to who anybody and everybody, possibly supporters, your teammates, your your upcoming competitors. This is your chance to basically be free and say what you want within reason.
Honestly, shout out Sir Tom. Honestly, he came in as our actual coach like mid season, and he's been also a very big help in like post match like evaluation and like VOD reviews. It's been great having him supporting us.
I'm telling you, Sir Tom is a well-rounded person. Not only are they good at coaching, they're great at like playing, and they're also an amazing caster. So I'm glad your team got in touch with Sir Tom. That's so cool to hear.
Hmm. Well done, Sir Tom. Um, yeah, I don't think we've got any other questions or anything. So we're going to let you get back to your team to celebrate, however you're planning to do that, having a massive party, drinks, or maybe just chilling after such an incredible game. Well done. And yeah, hopefully we get to talk to you again real soon.
Yeah, thank you very
GG's.
much. Appreciate it.
Cheers,
GG's.
dude.
GG's.
Gotta figure
And
out
then
where the
this is
kids.
where we have a few awkward seconds.
Trying to figure out. Imperium. Okay, we're good.
There we
All right,
go.
casters, I'll leave it for you to close
So,
off.
thank you, Mighty. And before we do close off, please give it up to Mighty Owl and is it not VIP, PSI. Right, two absolute, yep, two amazing people that has built looking for gold scrims. They're not just basically people that have built this Discord, but they also take part. Mighty is literally on production every single time, giving us all the amazing footage that we get to watch. Hutch and PSI for literally being with the groups, getting them all together. Absolutely two incredible people. Let's give them some freaking love because they so deserve it. But yes, from me and Voss, it's been an absolute pleasure casting for you guys tonight. Right, and I think the next matches are coming up very, very soon. So make sure to hit that notification bell. Make sure to hit that follow. Oh, and we will see you all next time. GG's, everybody.